oddly with Generation Z, because people with Relator are all about authenticity. They want authentic relationships. They want to operate authentically. They don't want to have to put a cloak over their head to go to work. And that's something that Generation Z seem to be leaning towards. Now, bear in mind that these are innate strengths, or they are at least nature and nurture. I do think that we are seeing an increase in relators through this generation. And I don't think that's a bad thing. We love working in organizations that prize authenticity. We see it as a great way to avoid stress, a great way to avoid misunderstanding, a great way to promote success. And so it's not a bad thing for us that we're seeing potentially more relators.
Include is the one that I'd like to emphasize under relationship building, because it's the one that I think I've seen most in one of my nieces. From a very, very young age, she was always the child who, first of all, would come and ask for 2 or maybe 3 party bags, not for herself, but because she wanted to make sure her sister or her cousin were included. If I would have done that when I was a child, it would have been because I wanted 3 party bags for myself, or 3 biscuits for myself. She's the person who will spot the new child in a class and go and make sure that they feel brought into the group, that they, know what's going on, that they know where toys are, that they know who the teacher is, where the bathroom is. She's got that amazing sense. And that's what we know of the definition of includer. They're the person who's always looking for who's on the outskirts to make sure that they feel connected, to make sure that they feel part of the group. So I think that's a lovely one to have been able to spot in somebody really young, and a lovely natural one to sort of see almost coming through in a playful environment.
Yeah, absolutely. But let me tell you how it operates as an adult, because I have debriefed somebody who worked in business development who had Includer. And he was quite junior in terms of years of experience, not talking about his level per se. And he had Includer at number 1. And it had the biggest genuine network, because he would go to events, and yes, he'd speak to people that he needed to speak to, but he'd always go and speak to the ones that were also on the edges. Generally, the people that are supposed to be there, they need to be there, but they might be more introverted, less comfortable breaking in. And he had the hugest network for somebody, his very good network as well, for somebody his age, Includer at number 1. Yeah.
Business cards instead of party packs. I like that.
Business cards, but probably with follow-up as well. Yeah.